We're back at LaRu Lanes. You're looking at our top qualifier this week. That's Bonnie Bowling. She's qualified with a 681.
I think that's an appropriate name.
Bonnie Bowling. Her husband, Don, was on the program, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Here's Bonnie.
Well, in practice, Nick, she had 2 in a row and says, I think I'll stop and save them, and she sure did.
Vicki Kessen, our winner last week, trying to come back and make it 2 in a row. Won her first match over Michelle Elliott. She opens up with 9.
And she got a little nosy, just pulled it across her body. To the viewing audience, wherever the arm goes, that's where the ball will go. You want to stay down and watch the ball roll over its target.
Vicki Kessen has 34 pins to make up, Eddie. As far as the handicap goes, do you think, I like talking psychology here, do you think her mentally, you think she's trying to throw it a little harder, a little faster to make up those pins? You do that when you get excited.
Well, she's excited. I think the cameras will do that. But as far as the 34 pins, if she tries to get them in a hurry, she will have a problem. She just plays within herself and plays her normal game. She can't do anything to stop Bonnie from striking. So all she has to do is get what she can get, and we'll count them up at the end of the game.
Boy, that has to hurt when you're trying to make up 34 pins and your opponent comes out, throws her first ball with a strike.
It doesn't do you any good, that's for sure. But she'll play, her own game and a bad break.
Oh boy, she already had that marked down. She was turning around, walking away.
Well, from the trajectory of the ball, it just looked like it was a lead pipe cinch to make, but it must have rolled over a couple times in the back and chopped it off. But there again, more than one pin, you're subject to missing them.
There's Bonnie. I'll tell you, Bonnie, she throws a nice, smooth, and slow ball. But, she was telling me, Eddie, I was talking to her before the program, she was using a 10-pound ball and moved to a 14-pound ball. That had to be some shock to the system.
Well, the weight will help as long as you got the same degree of accuracy.
And deja vu, same thing.
Same thing, and the ball just rolled off a little bit on the back end, and the angle across lane wasn't there. She would have had a deeper approach at the spare with her feet, then the ball would have been sliding into that area.
Bonnie bowling into third, plus 36. It's out there in the area. Oh!
Solid 10. That was a nice rolling ball. She had it right in between the 12th, 13th, 14th board and just rolled solid up to the hole.
Eddie, on my sheet, I'm going to have to kid Bonnie about this. It asks for children and husband, and she has Donnie as her husband, which it is.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a question under it. It says number of years you have bowled. And she has it written real small. She has it written real small under Donnie's name. It says Donnie on and off for about 1 to 2 years.
I say that on there.
I showed that to Donnie. He said, I'm going to have to get on her for that one. Well, here's Vicki. She's got some ground to make up, and that's one way to do it.
And that, my friend, is what we call a flower pot. Just open them right up. Nice rolling ball. And you'll see it right here. Once the ball hit a little light, and then just flower pot.
To round out the top 10 in women, Judy Gardner was number 4, Kathleen Lightfoot number 5, Kathy Baker number 6,
and she pulled it a little high, Nick, and just got out of the 4-9 split.
Eileen Rebholz was number 7, Donna Cordenbrock number 8, Mary Jo DeFauché number 9, and Bonnie Ivy was number 10 for the women.
think she'll make this. Do you remember the comment that Bridget made? She shoots a 298, and I said to her, I noticed, did you make a little bit of adjustment in the second game? And she said, yeah. She says, I had to move a half a board to my left, and that's 18-year-old talking there, and that's quite a move for a youngster.
Mark it down, baby. Bonnie Bowl.
I think that Vicki has got her work cut out for her. She had better, and just see that nice straight arm swing, and then right out at the target, and it just rolled up there and smashed that pocket. And that 6 went up against the wall and drove the 10. But Vicki had better packed her lunch today, because she's got a lot of work.
It's in the area. It's right there. Mark it down, baby. That's 2 of them. So Bonnie bowling.
Well, I'll tell you what, she has got that arm swing straight at her target.
Vicki really has no choice now. She has to start marking them down. That's 1 of them.
It's a little bit of Trip City. The head pin went up against the wall and just knocked out that 4-7. Almost the same hit, and if you watch it here, you'll see that head pin hit the wall, and there it goes. Just get out of here, pin.
To get back in it, she needs them. Yes, she answers the call.
I think our young ladies are getting zeroed in.
Yes, they are.
Nice straight shots with the arm, and there's nothing you can say about that one. Almost left a 7.
Where that head pin was going to clean anything out left.
You know, she's using a 3 o'clock grip with her thumb, and her fingers are pointed right at 3, but she straightens it out in the backswing. I'll say one thing she's doing, Nick. She's letting the ball roll to the pocket. When she hits high, it hasn't been delivered high. It's just that the angle of the attack has just been a little different. She's not forcing the ball. There's her graphic, a 122 average, and a handicap of 62 pins, and that's what Vicki's got to make up.
Hurry. Right now, Bonnie is minus about 46 pins.
As the game goes on...
Or, I'm sorry, Vicki's minus.
Yeah, as the game goes on, she's getting further and further behind. There's a good shot at her grip.
Look at that concentration on the target.
Nice 4 steps.
She did not move her head once. Watch out! Bonnie's husband, Donnie, and their little boy, Christopher, are here.
Well, I'm sure they're very proud of her. And right now, she's going to probably just knock out the 2. This is a makeable split. She'd have to get behind the 6 and let the ball slide through there and take that 6 straight on, and she's got a shot. Oh, baby. That's going for it, but still getting the 9-pin count.
Hey, Eddie, you're never going to believe this. Bonnie's highest game ever. So 181.
I see that. And she's already got that.
Look at this.
Let me tell you.
3-bagger.
She went through the bottom of that ball is clean. Just watch this release. Right there. Thumb come out, and she just poured the fingers to it, and it just rolled right strong to the pocket. That would have knocked telephone poles over.
A strike here could cut the lead to 20 pins.
And she pulled it.
She pulled it. Mark it down, baby. Watch out.
And she just gave our genial host down there, Charlie Goldfuss, a little 5. Watch this crossover hit. That headpin did everything. It took a whole deck out.
Matter of fact, it's an even match. The more I look at it, Bonnie has to get back in this game.
Well, the ball rolled and just hit it too light and didn't get to the 5. Head pin just got to the gutter and stayed there. But this will makeable spare. It's about 2-1. And she'll fit the ball up in between them. I've seen this made on the outside too, Nick, where the 5 pin just roll over on top of the 4.
That's not the way to make it, though.
Oh, no.
Too much 5. So Bonnie, who was plus 46 after 4 frames, is down, headed to the 9th.
Well, I think what we said was Vicki would just play her own game and not panic. And she's done just that. She stands nice and steady at the foul line. She's got that ball rolling right out.
There's her ball. Mark it down, baby. The big 9th frame, Bonnie Bowling comes through.
I like the way she stands there and addresses the pins. Ever so confident. Just look at that straight arm swing. She's got that elbow locked in place.
There's Vicki working on 4 in a row. It's out there. Mark it down, baby. That's 5 in a row.
Does that bring back memories? Watching them strings go?
Not of my game.
How about our little Bridget? That's what Bridget was doing. Strung them out here like beads. 298.
And with a 3-pin handicap of 301.
Give it to her.
Mark it down. And it's over. Oh boy.
If I got this thing marked right, she can shoot 274.
You have that thing marked right.
And she's going to have to roll it. Oh, here it comes.
Well, that 6-pin took a whack at it.
Just a little late getting to the solid pocket, but she gave that ball just a little bit of room and hit it. And I mean, she cleared that ball beautiful.
For a 263, Vicki Kessen is going to win it for the 2nd week in a row. Beautiful. Boy, she looks great at the line, nice and low. I'll tell you what, these women tear up pair 13 and 14 at LaRu.
Well, I think we'll see the same kind of activity from the fellas too, because we got a strong field of 3 bowlers. And she's going to have some help here. Well, one thing about Bonnie, she saved her very best to here.
Yes, she did. 122 average bowler.
I'm glad that was Vicki down there bowling her instead of you or me. That's for sure.
Excellent shot.
Check that shot out.
It's the way to play it.
Textbook style. And she just played the ball right off the 3, and it just bounced into the 10. Used a deflection. She closes out here with a strike. I got her for 233.
Correct.
It's got to roll.
It's out there. It's rolling. She gives it a stomp. 232. But Vicki Kessen's 263 will prevail. So at LaRu Lanes in Highland Heights, Kentucky, Vicki Kessen takes her 2nd win in a row in the 10th week of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. We'll be back with the gentlemen.